So what guarantees a steady retirement income stream or an income stream in retirement? What guarantees that, Stan the Annuity Man? Hi there, my name is Stan the Annuity Man. I am America's annuity agent licensed in all 50 states and Puerto Rico, founder of CGO, Contractual Guarantees Only. We only look at the contractual guarantees of the policy. You own it for what it will do, not what it might do. So let's talk about those guarantees and income and how that works and what you currently own that's guaranteeing that. I need you in that mindset so that maybe we can add to that and add to your income floor, but not until we do this. So what guarantees a steady retirement income stream? Well, you already know one, it's Social Security. It's the best inflation annuity on the planet, period. The increase is not actuarial, it's political. And by the way, for keeping score, I'm contractual. I'm not Republican or Democrat, I'm contractual. Only look at the contractual guarantees of the policy. That guarantees income in retirement. Another thing that could guarantee income in retirement would be a pension if you're so fortunate. There's only 9% of the public, not 99, that have pensions. Most of the time that's government workers, military, etc. Maybe a good labor union that sets something up like that. But most people don't get pensions. Most people don't get the gold watch. Most people have what's called defined contribution plans that like 401ks, 403bs, 457s, etc. that, solo 401ks, simple SEPs, all of these things over here that's been deferring and growing, you have to turn that into lifetime income streams, okay? The softball answer to this question is, where do you find that guaranteed lifetime income stream? There's only one product that's going to pay for as long as you're breathing and or on a respirator, and that's annuities. Annuities, there's 4 different types of lifetime income products. Immediate annuities, deferred income annuities, qualified longevity annuity contracts, and income riders. That's it. So there's 4 ways to contractually guarantee lifetime income using annuities. And remember, Social Security, the best inflation annuity on the planet. The one thing that those 4 types of annuities don't do is they don't address inflation well. Okay, you can put what's called a cost of living adjustment on it, COLA increase. You can choose the number of percentage you want it to go up by, but the annuity company doesn't give that away, and typically it's a 7 to 9 year break-even point depending on your age. And then you have the Johnny come latelys, Johnny Appleseed agent that says their indexed annuity increases with inflation. Total, utter bull crap, which you'll find out too late if you buy it from them. But nobody's giving that away. All the annuity company does is severely lower the payment if you want an increase. They'll give it to you. It just doesn't make mathematical sense in most cases. How we look at inflation and address inflation is at the time you need to fill the gap of your income floor. Let's say you have $4,000 income floor currently, and 2 years from now you need an additional $750. Then we quote an immediate annuity solving for the $750 using the least amount of money humanly possible. Life insurance companies issue annuities. So when you are looking at lifetime income, you're transferring the risk to that annuity company, okay, to pay for as long as you're breathing, regardless of how long you're breathing. If AI solves everything and makes you live to 125, they're on the hook to pay. I personally think right now, lifetime income guarantees contractually are a bargain because they're old, okay? And AI is shortening that medical breakthroughs, which is going to lengthen out your life expectancy, which means there's going to be more projected payments, which means those payments will be lower. So right now is an interesting time to look at that. That's not a sales pitch, that's just fact. And I'm the only person out here talking about this AI stuff for lifetime income. But where do you get that contractual guaranteed lifetime income? Where do you find it? We've already gone through Social Security. We've already gone through pensions if you're so fortunate. When you turn specific age at the time of this taping, 73, 75, you take required minimum distributions from your IRA. That's in essence a payment. That's an annual payment as long as you're breathing, because as long as money's in that IRA, because the IRS wants to get paid their taxes. So in essence, you can call that annuity. And then everything else guaranteed would be, if you have some old legacy type stocks that pay dividends, the Exxons and those type of things, maybe that's part of your income floor, your retirement income floor. It's time for you to look at that income floor. What is that going to be? Knowing that you can't solve for inflation. You have to go into it with your blinders on, knowing that regardless of what any agent, advisor, or fiduciary tells you, they cannot produce anything contractually that's going to address inflation. And if they're not talking about annuities, they cannot guarantee it's going to pay for as long as you're breathing. Someone said to me the other day, "Well, what about a 30-year bond?" Well, what if you live 38 years, 35 years? That's not the point. The underlying bond values can fluctuate, but we're getting off track there. Annuities are pension products. Annuities solve for 4 things: principal protection, income for life, legacy, and long-term care. The income for life is what we're talking about. How to determine which of the 4 income products, income strategies fits you, you just answer 2 questions. What do you want the money to contractually do? When do you want those contractual guarantees to start? From that, we can determine A, if you need an annuity, and B, which one would provide the highest contractual guarantee on the planet, quoting all carriers. You can have us do that. You can go to my site and you can do it yourself. You can call us, you can schedule a free consultation where we put a customized plan to you. If you don't want to do any of those, you just want to talk to the source, the owner, #1 agent in the country, you can do that. Stan at theannuityman.com. I'll get to you. I'm here to help. I do 1 video per day, 7 days a week, brand new. Why? Because I want to squash all of the sales pitch nonsense that's out there. I want to squash all of the BS that's happening at steak dinner seminars. I want to squash the one-size-fits-all approach that most agents and advisors take. There's no mulligans in retirement. There's no mulligans in Chapter 2. Chapter 2 is all about you. And there's 3 phases of retirement: go-go, slow-go, and no-go. Go-go, you know what that is. You feel good, but you're old, but you still feel good. Slow-go, you're feeling it. You're old, need more sleep, etc. No-go, it's a wrap, as they say in the movie industry. You got diapers on, you're drooling on yourself. That's a no-go. Okay? So when we're talking about guaranteed lifetime income, there's only one category that does that: annuities. I'm amazed that it's still a cuss word. I'm amazed how much the financial journalists get it wrong. I'm amazed at supposed advisors that are learned. They have no clue how annuities work. They have no clue about the customization of annuities. They just think it's an immediate annuity, and if you die, the annuity company keeps the money, which is the dumbest thing on the planet. We can structure it so 100% goes to your family if you die. So throw that one out. Annuities are pension products. Annuities, I don't know the ROI on lifetime income until you die. Do me one last favor. I talked early in the, above me is a spinning clock. It's going to be a video show up. Early in the video, I talked about AI. I did a video on artificial intelligence, how it's going to change the annuity game. And it's going to change it pretty soon. I can't pinpoint the time. I really wish I could. But it better be on your radar screen. Right now, lifetime income is a bargain, so you might want to look at it. Okay? Good. My name is Stan, the Annuity Man. See you next time.